Chapter 2 Test Review. Problem number 9. The allowable stress on a post is given by stress is equal to 3 times E, which is the elasticity of the beam, times D squared. D is the dimension of the post measured in inches. And you can see it right here in this diagram. Divided by 10 times L squared. L is the length of the post, and you can see it's shown here in the diagram. Find the length. I'm looking for L for a 5.5 inch wide post with 2,180 pounds per square inch of stress. That's the amount of weight on it. If the elasticity of the beam is 2 million psi, man, this thing it has a potential of withstanding 2 million pounds per square inch, and I'm going to be rounding to the nearest inch. Okay, so let's go ahead and start by copying down the formula. S is equal to 3E D squared over 10L squared. Okay, and let's see, what do I know? Allowable stress in PSI, 2180. So I got 2180 is equal to 3 times the elasticity, and my elasticity here is 2 million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 times what? D squared. What's D? D is the dimension of the post, 5.5. 5.5. And that's squared. And I wrapped him in parentheses because of that decimal point, just to make things clear. And on the bottom, I have 10 times L squared. Well, L is what I'm looking for, so he's just going to stay right there, right there. Well, you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm just too tempted on this problem to do a little something here. And you see this 10 guy down here? And I don't know if you've ever learned about tricks of knocking out zeros, but if I had, for example, 500, well, let's make it 5,000 up here, and I had 200 down here, and I had to simplify that, well, for every zero on the top, I can knock one out on the bottom, and vice versa, and this boils down then to 50 over 2, which in that case would be 25. So I can't help myself. I'm going to knock this guy out with one of those zeros. And I like that. Okay, I'm after L, so I'm going to multiply L squared by both sides, and I end up with 2180 times L squared is equal to, how about if I just multiply this? I'm sorry, I'm just too tempted with this. So it's 3 times 2, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Equals, so I got what, 600,000 there, and again it's just too tempting, so I'm going to multiply that by 5.5 squared times 5.5 squared. Okay, big number, big deal. Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm multiplying both sides by L squared. Okay, so 1815, and I got 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, and I said I was going to multiply that side by L squared. Right now he has an L squared underneath it, times L squared. And he's gone. Goodbye. Okay, so I have this is equal to that. Let me rewrite it so it's abundantly clear. 1815.123. So I guess I can put some commas in there. Okay, so the only thing I have left to do is, well, not the only thing, I have to divide both sides by 2180. And when I divide it by this side, he's gone. 1815.123 over 2180. And finally, to get to L, I'm going to have to take the square root of both sides. Take the square root of this side, and it rips it right off. Rips it right off, giving you L. And over here, it's going to be the square root of 1815.123 over 2180. And that I can put in my computer. And I think just for the heck of it and just to do things differently, I'm going to work from the inside out over here. And I already have that guy sitting here, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Did I make a mistake? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't think I did I make a mistake? I'm gonna have to go back and check this. I knocked that out. Let me figure this out. 3 times 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 equals, I had that, and then I multiplied it times 5.5 squared, and I 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I dropped a 0. Bad news. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so, well, lesson learned. Be careful. Oh, what the heck? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. Let's take that guy out of there. Nothing like real-time calculations, huh? Real time. So I can do that same thing with the zeros like I showed you up there. Let's do that. If we were doing this in class, this is exactly what would happen. So let's go ahead and check that, or go ahead and solve that. So I'm going to have 1, 8, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3 divided by 2, 1, 8. And I'm going to take the square root of that. So it's second square root, second answer, and L is equal to 91.2452. And it says round to the nearest inch. Round to the nearest inch. Let's see. And my round to the nearest inch, I'm going for L, and it's in inches. That's what it calls for. L is equal to 91 inches. That's what I think my answer is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume that we're correct, and I'm going to check this again offline. If it's wrong, I guess I'll be redoing this video.